Tonight, President-elect Donald Trump signaling he intends to follow through on a campaign promise on immigration.
This is all coming after he issued a response to a post on Truth Social. Now, this is a look at that social media posting. The president-elect responding to the post with the word true, saying he's prepared to use military assets for a mass deportation program. This all also comes as there is scrutiny over his pick for Attorney General, now former Congressman Matt Gaetz. Lawmakers in both parties are calling to see the results of a House ethics investigation into allegations of sexual misconduct and drug use that Gaetz still denies. The committee is set to meet on Wednesday.
Local employees at the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention have told union leaders they are uneasy about the arrival of the next Donald Trump presidency. That could be because the president-elect has been critical of government workers and health workers in particular. Doug Richards with the 11 Live political team is live at the CDC. And Doug, they have been through this before, but what's different this time around?
Well, the biggest difference is Robert Kennedy Jr., who Trump has named to become the cabinet secretary that would oversee the CDC and other health agencies, and who has been, shall we say, a little critical of some of the protocols and regimens that those agencies have introduced.
In some categories of workers, there are entire departments, like the nutrition departments at FDA, that have to go.
That's Robert Kennedy talking with NBC after the election. He said he's not anti-vaccine, but says the government's rollout of the COVID vaccine in 2021 was wrong-headed.
A lot of uncertainty, especially for us as union members.
Yolanda Jacobs represents a government workers union with members at the CDC. She says the union began surveying workers before the election about a new labor contract. Since the election, she says they've responded with anxiety.
Right now, there's a lot of tension. Stress levels are really high. The uncertainty is there.
She says they're not only worried about the direction of the CDC under Kennedy and Donald Trump, but also about their willingness to potentially downsize the workforce and the CDC's healthcare mission.
They do have a concern that vaccinations will take a backseat. We've got bargaining unit employees coming in asking what's going to happen, and if this is something that he's going to ban at some point.
And for government workers here at the CDC, there's probably not going to be a lot of clarity until January after Trump is sworn in. It will be a long and uneasy holiday season for folks here at the CDC. We're live in DeKalb County tonight. Doug Richards, 11 Alive News.
All right.